Yeah, it's the Spark Client
It's Spark
Services.
number. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on Spark's call yesterday. They're talking about that. There's 50 times we can submit a support ticket and unlimited through the phone system. They said they did make a point that if you have a client that wants to change or something coming up or something there, and they won't call the team, that you make a ticket for them so that the Spark will call them, get their interactions, get them on recording saying that whatever they say, so there's another record other than your phone calls. The example they used was a gal changed to a Medicare Advantage from a supplement and then got mad and wanted to go back to the supplement, and the agent called multiple times to get her to be able to switch back, and she told the agent where to go and that it needed to get done. So then he submitted a support ticket and said, please call her, please get this handled. And they called her, and she told them that it's already been handled, and that she called the carrier and took care of it herself, and everything's fine, and just to leave her alone. So then it didn't get changed because she never called the carrier. She actually just lied about that. And the next month came and she didn't have her plan. So she started calling, the Better Business Bureau, CMS, Medicare, the carrier, complaining. And the carrier came back and, said, give us your voice recordings. And they submitted all that and they heard it from Spark's support system. And they're like, all right, well, this case is over because, of what she told them originally. So then it just got wiped. The agent was free and clear, and they took care of it on their end with the gal. But basically, there was no actions against the agent because he had that extra layer of protection. So if any client is giving you a hard time or you don't think they're happy, just submit a ticket. You get $50 a year. They're $30 past that, but most people won't even submit $50 a year if most clients are calling the number. You just keep them as a backup for you for, things that clients won't do to secure you. So they'll call, they'll make contact and figure things out, but they're more like backups. I mean, use them however you want. I thought that was a really good idea. If a client's giving you a hard time, have Spark reach out to them and get a recording on their line. All right. So we have a few more minutes, or going to wrap up. I'll do a loom on the optimizer and I'll send that out. Make that a little easier if you want.
Sounds good.
Okay. It's got to log into a few things to get to it going, it looks like, but it looks pretty cool from what it is. I don't know if you got, I know they sent out the notice to everybody that you have access to it, and it's just your email address and then GC Rockstar ! For the password to get in there, and that starts the application. So then you fill in the client's information. It rolls into the goods and services. You fill that out. It rolls into what plan, what carrier, a credit card or auto withdrawal, and then the premium of what it's going to be for the dollar amount, 3, 5, or 10 years. And it'll pull up the carrier that's best optimized for that situation of the information you entered in. So it'll be like either Forethought or NGL. These plans are better for the current situation. They'll just pull that up. And then you find out which one it is. You click on it. It'll take you to an application. You go through the application. It'll ask you for a confirmation code. You open up the carrier's site. You go in there. You let them know what you're doing. There's a spot in there. And then you get a confirmation code. You throw it back in your DocuSign application, finish it up, send it to them, and you're done. So it's pretty. It'll be interesting because if you can do it online with a client in somewhere else, that's nice and easy via DocuSign. Or you can be sitting with the client and just fill out the paperwork right then and there. So online, and then it gets submitted faster. So that's the whole thing. That it will give you quotes, so it'll have a quoter tool built in, so they can see it right there for each carrier that you're appointed with. So I'll do a loom on that, and I'll send out the link. And I know they sent out a couple looms, but I could barely hear their volume. I don't know. Maybe something with my volume, or I don't know. This new computer is just massive for me. I don't know. Still getting used to this big screen. And I don't know if there's a speaker in it. But anyways, that's besides the point. All right. Everybody have a great week. Let me know if you need anything. Yesterday's I went over all the applications for the paper applications for the different pre-need things. The video, I'm still having troubles with video standing up in the room and doing that, but I'll figure that one out. So I'll do a loom on that, and I'll send that out as well, just so you can see each carrier's application, what they're gonna ask for when you get to that point. But it should be on the optimizer anyway. So, but I'm gonna do it anyways, and I'll send it out. You know, anything? Adriana, Elena, Alicia.
Nope, I'm good. Thanks.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap up then, and let you guys get back to doing what you're doing, and I'll get back to the office and hanging out with that guy. All right.
Have a good one, guys.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
Bye.